Boyce.
After a long week, we could all use a little confidence boost. So we're uncovering New York's best kept beauty secrets. Then I'm doing something I've always wanted to do, stand-up comedy. Some of the city's best kept beauty secrets are right here in East Harlem. Get a blowout for half the price of your fancy downtown salon. You can get beauty products without the markup, wigs, extensions, you name it. No matter what your hair texture is like, no matter what your ethnicity may be, they've got you covered. Crystal Young, you guys know her from her Where'd You Get That segments on Fox 5. She knows where to go, who to see, how to get your hair looking perfect.
We have so much to do today. You are gonna love it.
CUCHIFRITOS has been here for 51 years. It's a Harlem institution. It's on 116th Street between 3rd and Lexington. Can I get a chicharrone? You can grab some Puerto Rican food on the go from the counter.
Yeah, real New York City. We don't get any realer than us.
Cheers. We got some work to do. I'm in the Crystal School of Beauty. If you know where to go in East Harlem, it's really easy to have a good hair day.
Oh, it is. And there's so many different options. I'm talking about one block, and then there's a hair salon on the next block.
We're on the corner of 120th Street and 3rd Avenue at Crystal's favorite hair salon.
Since the 90s, I've been coming here, and it is the best bargain in town, and I send so many people here, and it doesn't matter what ethnicity. My Jewish friends, my Spanish friends, my black friends, my East Indian friends. Dominicans have every texture of hair themselves, so nothing throws them off. It is a no-frills experience. They put the B in basic, but in the end,
you'll look great.
Hello.
Hi,
hello. That's Simone. Okay, so she wants her hair blown out. I want my hair blown out. Yes, regular blow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is not messing around.
See, she washed it 3 times, so they don't mess around with the washing. You get a really good head massage with the wash. They put conditioner in, and then they wet set it.
And why do they do the wet set as opposed to
just blowing it out wet? Because it's far less damaging on the hair. It breaks really easily when it's wet, so they like to dry it completely. The body is already in it because you've had it wet set, and then all they do is blow the wet set out at the end.
I'm loving this whole look right now.
Exactly. It's so retro, right?
It's so retro with the hoops and the 80s dress. I got my wet set in. So the wet set is dry now, and we're going to blow it out. And that's it. I already love it, and she's not even done yet. Love the smell of burning. Ooh, that's hot. The heat is really intense. It's a bit painful at times. Sitting under the dryer, you get a little bit impatient, but in the end, I feel like this is going to last. I know. Maria, it looks so good. I love the way my hair feels. It feels so soft and silky and smooth, but it still has a lot of volume. And silky and smooth, like, I can never get my hair like this. For $25, this is amazing. I will absolutely be back. Mwah! I love my hair. Crystal, today was a game changer. I am totally going back to that salon.
And you should. Your hair is beautiful. It's like silk. It looks amazing.
I can't stop touching it. It's such a good hair day, I think we can't let it go to waste.
No, let's go somewhere.
We're on the gorgeous rooftop at Ink 48. Look at these views. This is one of the best views you'll get in the city. I brought together some of my girls. Phoebe is a stand-up comedian. Caitlin is a host at Huffington Post Live. And you guys know Puente, our Fox 5 meteorologist. And, of course, Crystal.
When I was in high school, I cut myself sort of a Rachel bob,
yeah.
but I did thick, blonde streaks, and it like flipped out at the bottom, and I would put that like wax in it to make it all spiky. I don't think there are any photos of it. I don't even have the yearbook from that year because I won't acknowledge that that happened in my life. All evidence has been destroyed.
Mine's simple. I just want mine longer. And I mean, I know there's products out there. Yeah, I just want it long. I want it super long. And I know there's things I could buy that could make it longer, but I want it to be mine.
If I'm not on camera, I look like a bum. Like,
always have your hair done, no matter what. You can be in shorts, ripped t-shirt, whatever. As long as you have the right hairdo pulled up, back, down, whatever it is, you will look complete. And I think it's a Latin thing too.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love feeling glam, and I do love that feeling of like, oh, I feel like my best self. But sometimes I just want to walk around no makeup, and I want my hair to look awful.
And it's a lot of work. It's freeing.
Yeah, it is liberating.
This is what got me.
Right.
I've had like a lot of emotions about my hair my whole life. I'm 30 now. Historically, I know for black women, we've all been like conditioned that like your natural hair is like unprofessional, it's ugly. My opinions about how my hair has changed, and like some days I feel beautiful, some days I don't.
Well, I think it defines you. Hair is like your clothing. It's a form of self-expression. I feel like people like Kylie Jenner getting so much flack for wearing braids. You know, I don't get flack for relaxing my hair.
One of the criticisms that came out of this whole Kylie Jenner controversy, if you can call it that, is that when you wear an African-American hairstyle, you should be somehow acknowledging the history. What do you guys think?
Thank you.
Hello. Thanks for the hair.
I think the reaction to it where it's like, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so cool, and then if I wore that, it would not be like, oh, you're so beautiful and cool. It'd be like, oh, I'm going to cross the street. So I think there's that kind of, you know, discrepancy there that I think is kind of making some people upset.
It is shining a light on the fact that race relations in this country are a problem. And if we are pointing the finger at someone's hairstyle, there's a bigger issue here.
I feel like you probably don't get half the amount of attention or like discussion about your hair that I do. So I'm just always like, it's just draining.
But I do get it about my body. I'm not allowed to have a shapely, curvy body because I'm white, and I get plenty of hate on Instagram and Twitter because of that. It goes into this larger issue of what we as a culture consider beautiful and how we shame people who don't fit into that.
Well, I have hair envy of all you guys. So cheers. Cheers. Coming up. I'm at Gotham Comedy Club, where I'm going to be trying my hand at stand-up comedy.
Put your hands together for the very funny Simone Boyce.
Plus. Ready. Bend your knees.
I can't do it.
Okay, let's try this again.
Right across the street from Coney Art Walls, you can train for the circus with Trapeze School New York, and James here is going to show me how it's done.
So we're going to teach you how to jump off the board properly. Then we're going to ask you to put your knees over the bar, kind of like a kid in the playground playing on monkey bars. Take your hands off, and then if you get that done well, I'll go up on the other side, and I'll come up the other way. We'll make a catch, and then we'll fly off together.
Sweet.
Again, this is a listening exercise. Right? So if you move when Mario says, that's the easy moment. Now here we go. Here come your two commands. Ready? Bend your knees. Hop, jump. Good. Now once you jump off, you're going to hang straight and keep your arched position like so, fighting the urge to kick your feet in front of you as if you're winding up for it. You'll wait until you hear Mario say legs up. That's when you'll look up at the bar and tuck. Bring your knees into your chest. They go through your arms. You'll see your feet go under the bar because you're watching the bar. Then put your knees on top. Get it in the crease behind your knees and squeeze it down. Then he'll say hands off. You'll just take your hands off the bar and then look back. Sit. Hands flat on your back.
I'm going to do it just like that, so don't worry.
Oh, wow. Yep, legs a little further apart. And now stand up nice and tall. Leave your left hand where it is and push your hips forward. I'm pulling back on you. Beautiful. Right arm forward. And grab onto the bar. Okay. Ready. Bend your knees. Hop, hop off. Little bunny hop.
I can't do it.
Okay, let's try this again. Stand up nice and tall. Push your hips forward. I got you. Okay, here we go again. Ready. Bend your knees. Hop, hop off.
Hop off?
Yep. Okay, stand up tall. Ready? Bend your knees. Hep, hop off.
What do you mean? You're holding on.
That's right. Put your left hand on the riser. Put your left hand on the riser. Yeah, put it right there. Good. Just stay right there. And we'll just regroup really fast. Push your hips forward again. More. Good. Now reach out that other arm. Lovely. Okay. Ready. Bend your knees. Hep, hop off. Good girl.
Legs up. All right, wait there. Legs behind you. Wait there. Legs up now. Under the bar. Hook your knees. Good. Hands off. Arch. Look back. Good. Hands up. And legs down. Nice job. When I say up, let go and spin. Wait. Good. Nice job. Come on over here.
That was awesome.
So that was really good.
Thank you.
We're going to give you a few pointers to help you out, make that a little bit better. But we're also going to add a backflip dismount. So instead of letting go and sitting into the net, we're going to have you do a backflip off the bar.
Okay.
Hep, hop off.
Legs behind you. Knees up. Hook them on the bar. Hands off. Arch. Look back. Hands up. Legs down. Legs behind you. Kick forwards, backwards, forwards. Like go grab your knees. Open. Down.
I did it. I did a backflip. All right, for this last one, James is going to catch me.
Go.
Hang straight. Legs up. Hook them on the bar. Hook them, hook them, hook them.
Touch hands. Look back.
Touch hands.
I didn't think I could do that.
Coming up.
Well, thank you all for coming out tonight.
All right, I'm going to stop you right there. Instead of holding the mic like this, you're not Eminem.
I'm at Gotham Comedy Club, where I'm going to be trying my hand at stand-up comedy. I've always wanted to try stand-up comedy. I am so nervous, and I'm only going to get more nervous as we get closer to showtime. It's only 3 minutes long. How bad can it be? Today, I have the best coach for my first time doing stand-up comedy. She's Michelle BUTEAU. She's a veteran in the comedy scene. She's been doing stand-up for 15 years. I'm so nervous, Michelle.
Don't be nervous. It's 3 minutes. You know what I mean? It's kind of like sex on your wedding night. It's like you're so tired, you've worked up to this point, and then boom, it's over before you know it.
You have your own half-hour special coming out on Comedy Central.
Yeah, September 5th. I'm just a New York City comedian, and Comedy Central's really good about always coming out and checking out who's on the show and who's doing what, and so it's just like my time. And plus, I think it's better to have a slow burn. A lot of people want to get stuff and book stuff and have people see them so quickly. And you don't want to be seen before you're ready. You really want to work on your voice, work on your, stage presence.
How does it make you feel when you make other people laugh?
Great. It makes me feel like, I've worked really hard on a great meal, and people come over and eat it, and they can't stop talking about how wonderful it is and how wonderful it made them feel. Yeah. That's what a good set and stand-up feels like.
Did you always know you were funny? Like growing up, were you kind of a class clown? Did you like making people laugh?
No, I'm the only child, and I was like painfully shy. They got it right the first time. Hi-yo! Went to a lot of different schools, and I always had to kind of make friends.
Have you ever bombed?
Yes.
What was that like?
What was it like? I don't know. I bombed so many times. I don't remember. I mean, bombing is such a necessary part of comedy. It's sort of like, why would you be in a relationship and never be broken up with? You have to be hurt first. Right. It has to be bad before it can be good. Right. And you learn. The more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it. This will be really good for you because, you're on air all the time. I'm sure you have to interview a bunch of people you've never met before. And doing stand-up, you really have to figure out how to set the mood of the room and create a vibe in 10 seconds or less. And it's sort of like going on a Tinder date or like a speed date. You sit down and it's just like, it's not about them, it's about you. It's about inviting them into your party. Like the party in Simone's head. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, hey girl, hey. So you get up, and what you want to do is look the host in the eye and shake their hand. Yep. Be like, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Then you approach the microphone, and this body language says everything. This is like when people watch you, and they're going to decide whether they like you or not. Okay? So you take this out, and what you want to do is make sure the cord isn't around it. Okay. Just put it in back of you right here, and then just say, good evening, everybody. Okay. And then when you're done, you get the light, okay? Like 30 seconds to wrap up. You know, wherever you are in your joke, just end it. Be like, sorry guys, that's my time. If you want more, see my next show or whatever.
I'm gonna take that.
I'll be the host, and you come up.
All right.
Okay. How do you say your last name?
Boyce.
Okay. How do you say your first name? Just kidding. Please welcome Simone Boyce, everybody! Woo! Okay.
Michelle, thank you so much.
Perfect. Have a great set.
Good evening, everyone.
Perfect. And what you want to do is, yes.
Well, thank you all for coming out tonight.
All right, I'm going to stop you right there. Instead of holding the mic like this, you're not Eminem, right?
But I am, yo.
I would just hold the mic right here.
Okay.
You should just go right into my name is Simone.
Okay.
Because I want to know who you are. Don't be apologetic, you know, just own it.
Yeah,
Whenever
that's
you
right,
start
I
to feel
forgot.
uncomfortable because somebody didn't react the way you thought they would,
Yeah.
be like, I still got to get B-roll for this, so
Yeah.
can you guys laugh?
That's good. That's really good.
The biggest thing about comedy is specificity.
Yes.
So if you can give me a steak, like a T-bone steak,
Right.
if it's a skirt steak,
Filet mignon.
you know, like
Yeah.
milk it.
Milk it. Okay.
Yeah, not for too long, but do your thing. I think Simone did amazing in the lesson today. The good thing is that she's really, really nervous, so that means she cares about it and she wants to do a good job. She had some really great material. She just has to trust herself. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be over before you know it.
I am practicing my routine right now. I am so nervous. I don't know why I'm doing this. I am so nervous to be doing stand-up comedy. I just don't want to get up there and have nobody laugh.
Put your hands together for the very funny Simone Boyce.
I think that's everyone's worst fear. Thank you.
It's gonna be getting crazy in here.
I'm obsessed with
I am so nervous to be doing stand-up comedy. I just don't want to get up there and have nobody laugh.
Put your hands together for the very funny Simone Boyce.
So, to see a local news reporter at the very lowest point in her career. So, we can only go up from here. I'm Simone, that's my first name, but if you're a construction worker, you can just call me Legs. I love my mom. I have so much in common with my mom. We're both sassy black women who love white men. Love white men. I love being in an interracial relationship. I think it's a really beautiful thing because I get to, like, watch him experience stuff that I grew up with, some traditions that I get to experience through his eyes for the first time. I took him to D.C. so he could meet my family, and my auntie Angie is the best cook. She makes the best soul food. Collard greens, anybody like collard greens? Yes, they're fire. They're fire. Especially with a little bacon cooked in there, it's amazing. So, yes. Yes. We have a collard green fan up in here. He goes, can you pass the colored greens? And like the drumsticks just hit the floor at that point. Collard. Collard. Say it with me. Collard greens. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's Simone Boyce, and that is the first time she's ever done stand-up comedy. And I think she did a good job. That's Simone Boyce.
I got a couple of laughs. I was just going in, I just wanted to get one laugh, and to get multiple laughs was a huge victory. I am so glad that I did it. It was terrifying. The moments leading up to it were like, I was so scared. But then once you get up there and you see that they're like real people and they like don't want to kill you, they want to laugh, it's fun. They actually said I could come back. That is the best reaction I could ever get. It's amazing. Drinking beforehand is okay.
I don't recommend it for everybody. Like, if you have one glass of wine and you get super tipsy and the room's spinning and you don't know how to stop it,
Not
and
me.
you're standing still?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh my God, you can sing!
God, we have to edit that out. Let me do that again.
Oh, stop it with amazing
Gladly. Oh.